Somehow I think the poor old engine cranking drill is on its last legs. It doesn't sound happy. That's out of hammer drill mode. That's in hammer mode. Right, much different. Now that's hammering. That's out. Oh, it's worth a try. I've got to crank this sucker over and pump some oil through it. I'll filter it up with some filtered recycled hydraulic oil, so I can just try and blow as much crap out of the galleries as I can. Ooh, I smell burning armature. It's smoking. Poor old thing. Okay, the drill stopped smoking now. I was cranking it the wrong way, so that's why I wasn't getting the oil out of the bloody oil pump. Smoking. It's going to be the end of the poor old drill. Oh well, it's not bad for $50. This thing has lasted me about 8 years. At least. At least 8 years, and it's done 1 million bloody miles. Yeah, I think she's about stuff. Well, it might have gotten hot, but this drill just doesn't want to die. These windings are still okay, a bit discoloured, but not too bad. And it's smoking hot. Most of the noise is just bits of these teeth coming off. She's finally starting to shred in here. And it's probably from running it in hammer drill mode. I did some concrete bolts the other day, and that's probably what shattered the ends of these teeth. If I clean all that crap out of there, she should be just right. That little gear there is just fine, not broken. But the edges of the teeth are just starting to come off. I'm just reassembling the head now. Cleaned the valves and the valve seats and everything up as best I can, and well, it's not going to be perfect, but it's better than nothing. I freehand ground the inlet valve on this side, number 2. Very badly corroded, so I just took some of the pits out and made it seal again. Spun it in the lathe and just touched it up with the grinder. Definitely not a very professional job, but it worked. Actually worked very well. Spun it in the power drill, a bit of lapping compound, got a good seat, and well, that's it. That's all the best you can do. I'll get the rest of these in. Got a new head gasket and intake exhaust manifold gasket on the way. Never had a thermostat in it when I took it apart, so I'm not going to assemble it with a thermostat. It doesn't really need one anyway, it's just going to be a workshop thing. And that should be it. With the old head gasket, which is well and truly burnt and blown. So I'll get El Cheapo, $16 head gasket, maybe $5 worth of other gaskets, and that'll be it. The old girl will run, whether it wants to or not. I've even got the old SU carby out. I've got to find some more carby cleaner and give it a good clean up. It's all there though. It'll run. Let's see if we can fire on all 4. I know the timing is going to be out, but I've got got the distributor and everything in and the coil in place, so let's see. Oh, hang on, where's our negative? Alright, let's try that again. That's better. Bad earth, but it's working. Very good. Well, this is what I've got to sort through to get it running again. A few more bits over the back, including the fan and radiator. Main pulley, switch gear. I'll try and get some replacement hoses if they're not too expensive. If not, I'll make these ones seal up for as long as I need it. Little push rods and rockers. Little pressed sheet metal rockers. They certainly built them cheap. Squash my little rocker cover gasket. Lucas generator. Probably won't need it, but it's there if I can want to restore it. And I'll get a proper set of leads too. I've only got a couple of the original ones left. The rest were torn off when it was dumped in the scrap bin. I never got them. This is the inlet and exhaust manifold assembly. Carby bolts on here. Obviously got our two inlet tracts and exhaust tracts. Inside the head those split into two, so I got 4 cylinders, 4 cylinders. And that's the carby that goes with it. Side draft SU. There's a good carby clean and gasket diaphragm kit, whatever it needs. That's not the distributor cap, that's the old Nissan Skyline one. I pinched the leads off. Well, this is basically what the engine's going to look like when it's finished. Unfortunately I don't have my gasket kit. It's going to take a good few days to get it in, but I just thought I'd put everything together and just show you what it looks like. The green really does give it a bit of a marine look, like the old big diesel engines. The head's only just sort of sitting on there. Likewise with the spark plugs, everything's just sitting there, but it looks the part. Looks really good. I've given the whole system a good flush with old hydraulic oil, and I've got about 5 litres of normal engine oil in there that I've circulated through. I'll purge that out and fill up with good oil when it comes the time to run it. Replace my other inspection cover. I've cleaned everything up. I've cleaned the insides of the lifters as best I can. Not that they're really lifters, they're just solid bloody slugs of metal. There's no springs, no hydraulic in them, nothing. That should be a nice little engine, even if it is running on 3.5 cylinders. Ignition all works fine. I mean, the wrong leads for this engine. They came off my old Nissan Skyline before I scrapped it. Distributor obviously needs a bit of adjustment. I'll make a little blanking plate for the heater outlet. The Morris Spares place that I'm getting the head gasket and everything from actually sells a blanking plate, but they're like $5 each, so I figured I might as well machine something. Do it myself. But unfortunately I can't machine a proper head gasket for this, so I've got to buy that one. Water pump's all sorted. I've got a good second-hand water pump. I need a cam cover gasket, well, not cam cover, rocker cover gasket, head gasket, and a proper set of leads. Should be about it as far as I can think. Well, thanks for watching, folks. I'll post an update when I get my gaskets and things in, and I'll get this sucker running.